After a summer of crits, speed, sprints, adrenaline, it's time to find out what that fitness looks like indoors. Today, I'm doing my first FTP test of the winter on Zwift. And honestly, I'm a bit nervous. Now it's indoor season, time to see what my powers are. I haven't done a proper FTP test in spring, so this will show what the summer really built, or maybe what it didn't. Be mindful that this test is from October, so just before my Poggy challenge. As you can see here on the screen, I'm doing the 20-minute test, the classic one. Proper warm-up, a few openers, then 20 minutes flat out. No hiding, no erg mode, just me and the watts.
Test on the app to Zwift, 20 minutes up there. Obviously I know the route. You can see here not on the main watt number, but on the one just below is the average. So that's the average of the 20 minutes of the FTP test that you are doing, the standard one, which is long 45 minutes on Zwift. And then there's a few recommendations that obviously Zwift give you. You can see that I'm already, after starting at the beginning, I am on the 280 or just a bit above the 280 mark. Be mindful that that one is not actually the FTP. There's a higher number, and then the calculation based on the 20-minute test, it will give you a lower number at the very end. After a decent start, I want to say, see, you can see now I'm at 300 watts, but it's quite irregular. You can see there's a lot of yellow, red and green here after a bit more than 5 minutes into the FTP test. The watts went down quite a bit. To keep it at the highest as possible should be as small as red as possible or orange, but it's not really the case now. The watt average went down quite a bit. I'm not performing on my best already. After 5 minutes, I can see that I won't reach my best FTP test, or maybe just my form is not quite there. Another 10 minutes has passed. Now we have 5 to go. It's time to dig deep into everything. My cadence went very low. 240 watt average is a very low number. I'm below 4 watt per kilo now, and it's definitely not what's going to be the final result. It's another 5 minutes to fight. You can see mostly the red is gone. There's also some blue, which is really bad because it's zone 2, so it means I'm not performing on my best. I'm not performing close to my current FTP. The situation here is not going to change very much. I try to keep the cadence high. Last minute, blurry vision, a lot of yellow, green. I'm trying to keep some red and pushing up. The cadence is not really going up. The heartbeat is actually going up. Final minutes, time to empty the tank. I can't even perform very high in terms of watt. You can see the numbers going now. Now I'm trying to give the last kick, but I'm not really much above 260, 270. Definitely not where I want to be. Another few seconds with a blurry vision before ending this FTP test. They struggle this time, and then we're going to see the result.
Before revealing the results, I want you to tell me down in the comment below what's your FTP story. Is there a time that you were disappointed on your FTP test? Or is there a time that you thought your FTP was lower and then it went skyrocket? Let me know in the comment down below, and it's time for the results. I didn't really feel the summer form, even though outside my numbers are actually really good, even now. And here it is. Zwift says my FTP is around 230 watts. Quite disappointment, that's quite a bit different from what I expected after a summer of racing. Lower than my best and way lower than what my crit performance suggests. After a week of this test, I went out and I had 260 watts for 1 hour. And then I went to the Poggy challenge in Slovenia and I achieved 1 hour at 4.11 watts, averaging pretty much 251 watts for 1 hour. What is it? Is it my living room or is it my uncalibrated Canyon power meter outside? So maybe the Zwift 20 minutes FTP test is not the best. Since my FTP is all over the place, 230, 240, 250, I did other tests on Zwift to make sure it's the most accurate as possible. So for you, it's just to like this video, subscribe the channel, and I'll see you here next Thursday, 6:30 p.m. London time.